Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And as always, it's a rinse and repeat. It is Side Quest Wednesday, and we've got a new side quest, and it is going to be the Deadpool and Wolverine Alpha Flight. Week 4, Logan again and again. This is it. And then next week, we have our new side quest material. So let's take a look. We're going to be doing this is the team I'm going to be using, by the way, and we're going to be doing the right path, which is this path with the Red Goblin, which is empowered immunity. So whenever the defender is immune to a debuff, they gain 33% of a bar of power. They get standing immunity. The defender is immune to debuffs. This immunity goes on cooldown for 6 seconds after the defender is knocked down. Striking the defender refreshes the cooldown. So we have to knock them down, but they're immune to debuffs, which means you either bring a white Magneto in so that the parry stun off the parry is not a debuff, or you punish their heavy with another heavy to knock them down. And finally, counterpunch. When the defender blocks or auto blocks an attack, they gain an unstoppable buff for half a second, or 0.85 seconds, almost a full second. I don't really see these guys. I don't know why they have that note on there, because I don't see that any of them have a auto block. But they are going to block an attack, so we do not want that counterpunch going off. I am going to use Juggernaut, probably against Red Goblin. We're going to use Photon. And we'll probably use Photon against Kushala. And then, I will probably use Nimrod or Lady Deathstrike against this rogue. Finally, we've got this guy, and he's really nasty. So we're going to point one thing out on him to begin with. He's got this rage ability, and when he hits 25 rage charges, he enters a berserk, lasting until his rage counter reaches 0. Upon entering berserk, he goes unstoppable for 4 seconds. As long as he's berserk and not unstoppable, his rage falls off one at a time. So he is unstoppable for 4 seconds, but he's also going to be unblockable for as long as he's in berserk. So you got to watch out for that. There it is. All attacks become unblockable. So that's the first thing you got to watch out for. Then, in addition, he's got Toxicant, which both attacker and defender strike have a 20% chance to apply poison, so you want somebody who's poison immune. He's got Cleansing Contact. Whenever the defender blocks an attack, the defender purifies 1 debuff off the attacker. You got to watch that, because that goes along with another one. When the attacker dodges an attack, the defender gains an indefinite fury. We don't care about that. It's this last one that we care about. Whenever the attacker purifies or cleanses a debuff, they take a burst of degen damage equal to 40% of the defender's attack. So if you're getting poisoned, that's a debuff. And then whenever they block, they're going to make you cleanse that poison, and then you're going to get hit with cold turkey. In addition, he's also immune to stun effects. So we're going to have to watch that timer really carefully. I'm going to probably try a Hulkling. I can hit his block, and just to start out with, without having any debuffs on, I am going to start with a bleed debuff on, because I do have double edge on. All right, let's get into this, and let's see if we can get this done. I got three folks that are going to go against him right off the bat. So what do we got to watch out with this one? It's this standing immunity. We got to get that turned off so that we can and if we parry him, he's going to be immune to it, which means he's going to get empowered. So we got to deal with that. So we're going to go ahead and let him hit into us, and hopefully he'll do a heavy. And I didn't get it. Okay. All right. Okay. This is where, there we go. That's why I'm bringing Juggernaut in right there. Boom. That's why I brought Juggernaut in, because he can go unstoppable, and then I can just heavy him anytime I want. And we're still at 84% health. Easy peasy. That was exactly why we did that. Now, we probably can do the same thing here. I'm going to try this out with Photon. And hopefully I've got the reach. This is all about reach in this. So we're going to let her hit. And we didn't get it. Got her. Okay. That's all we needed to do there. And now we can start putting... And we can do that, too. And we're going to knock her down. And we're going to keep that going. So we can keep doing this now. We got to watch. We got to watch out for the timer that's going on that standing immunity. Now, this one's different. I think I'm going to bring Juggernaut back into this one. And remember that standing immunity is a cooldown for 6 seconds. And striking the defender refreshes it. But you got to get it going. And you can't parry them, because if you do, they're going to get energized. And, oh, and I hit her block. See? There we go. Now we're good. Now I'm going to bash her. And I shouldn't have done that, but now we can just... Okay, we're in cooldown on our... But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Juggernaut, I'm not getting any debuffs put on me, so Juggernaut I can just play. You can get once, but with Juggernaut, once you get that unstoppable going, you can just heavy, and then you're good. All right, we will... probably not be doing that with this guy. I think we're going to start out with Lady Deathstrike. So I'm not going to worry about Toxicant because champion info. I don't know. I don't think she's immune to poison. Incoming bleeds and poisons are reduced by 90%. So that's a problem. So with her, we're going to get poisoned. And if we hit his block, then we're going to purify. We're going to take some damage. But I'm hoping that maybe that burst damage is going to get mitigated by some of her nanobots. And he's immune. He's immune. All right, we're doing pretty good here. And I turned off his healing. And the great thing about him is you noticed that he did not go berserk, because she's got a wonderful ability to turn off mutants' powers. That's a really important thing. He didn't go berserk, and let's point this out with Lady Deathstrike here, Champions Info. He didn't go berserk because he probably couldn't. So I think it's in here. She's got an ability to shut off mutants' powers. So incoming against mutants, Lady Deathstrike's ability accuracy cannot be modified. Machine body. Nanobots. We did the heal block. I know it's in here. well, he couldn't go into it, and so we didn't have to really worry about it. So I was able to solo that. So, all right, that is what I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.